Are you thinking about booking Grand Palladium Colonial in Mexico's Riviera Maya? Wondering if you'll be eating well on vacation or just surviving on buffet mystery meat and watered down cocktails? Let's skip the mystery, and in this video we'll take you inside the restaurants and bars at Colonial so you know exactly what to expect, what's worth trying, what we loved, and what was just fine. This is part of our full series on the Grand Palladium Riviera Maya resorts, so if you're choosing between Colonial, White Sands, Cantona, or TRS, we've got you covered. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss videos on everything you need to know before you book one of these resorts. In this video, we're going to focus on the restaurants and bars that are located on the Colonial part of the resort complex. These are La Hacienda, which is a buffet, La Adelita, which is Mexican cuisine, El Dorado, which is a steakhouse, Las Olas is a beachside lunch spot, and the Xtra sports bar for pub grub. Of course, you have access to almost all of the restaurants at the other two family resorts in addition to these ones, so there's lots to choose from. Let's kick things off at the main buffet, La Hacienda. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, this is the heart of the resort's casual dining scene. You'll find live cooking stations, a rotation of themed dinners, and plenty of fresh fruit, baked goods, and local specialties. My favorite, the omelet station in the morning, freshly made to order and never a long wait. I'm always a fan of someone else making my omelet. For dinner, we liked how the options changed a little each night. Think Italian one night, Mexican the next, so it didn't feel like déjà food every evening. It's casual, come-as-you-are dining and a reliable spot if you've got a group with different tastes or kids in tow. I like to give you a look around the buffet because when you look at the quality of the food offered at a resort's particular buffet, you get an idea of the food quality overall. Let's move on to the a la carte restaurants. La Adelita and El Dorado are located right beside one another, and they share a great lounge space and restaurant bar. Now let's talk about La Adelita, Colonial's Mexican a la carte. The vibe here is warm and rustic, and the food, comforting with a coastal twist. The seafood soup was rich and flavorful, the red and black mole duo had surprising depth, and the coastal tacos brought in some nice freshness. And dessert? Well, I'm a sucker for all things passion fruit, so I went for the Berlin trilogy, of course. Right next door, carnivores, this is your moment. El Dorado is the steakhouse at Colonial, and they're not messing around. You'll start at the salad bar, which is actually pretty legit, and then move on to choosing your cut. Ribeye, filet, T-bone, New York strip, all grilled to your liking. Pair it with your favorite sides and sauces, and if you somehow have room left, the Oreo cheesecake is totally worth it. It's a classic steakhouse experience, and they do it pretty well. Las Olas is your beachside lunch option, and the key word here is convenience. Just steps from the sand, this open-air spot serves a small buffet and an a la carte lunch menu. Think pub grub, burgers, tacos, salads, nachos, it's all here with a sea view and a salty breeze. So if you're too relaxed to head back to the main buffet, or let's be honest, you just don't want to stray too far from the waves, this is where you go for lunch. Xtra Sports Bar is open 24 hours, and it's got big TVs, air conditioning, and plenty of space to cool off or catch a game or just find a table and get a little bit of work done. Now, while they don't serve food 24/7, it's a nice change of scenery for lunch or a late night snack, especially if you need a break from the sun or you want to dodge the buffet. This is also a good spot if you want a quick coffee. There's no coffee shop on the property, but there is a nice little coffee machine in the corner of the sports bar. You can make it yourself, so if you want to pop in for your caffeine fix, this is a good spot. No reservations required, just show up and claim your spot. Let's do a quick dress code breakdown so you're not scrambling at the last minute trying to figure out what to pack. Breakfast and lunch at buffets, swimsuits with a cover-up or t-shirt are fine, no sleeveless shirts for men. Buffet dinners, you don't need to dress up per se, but leave the beachwear behind. And the a la cartes, for men, long pants, dress shorts, polos or tees, and for women, casual dresses, capris, or nice shorts. So yes, you can dress cute, but you don't have to be formal here. So now that we've gone over the restaurants, let me tell you a little about the bars. Colonial offers a mid-tier alcohol selection. You'll see familiar brands, but not really ultra-premium top shelf. The included house wines are decent, offering 2 reds and 2 whites and a sparkling. They also have 0% beer, which is a nice option at any resort these days. There's a lobby bar with live music in the evenings and a large theater nearby for nightly shows. Each restaurant has its own bar, and there's a great swim-up bar at the pool, plus servers making the rounds so you don't have to move unless you really want to. Don't forget that beach bar near Las Olas that we've already seen because no one should have to walk too far for a cold drink on vacation. They also bring the bar to you and set it up right on the beach whenever they're having a family beach party night. And there's also a bar over by the secret pool. Now, if you don't know about the secret adults only pool, then be sure to check out our Colonial review video all about it. It's a fun little place that many people don't know about. If you're over 18 and want a break from the kiddos, it's a chill spot to spend the afternoon. Room service is available 24 hours, but it comes with an $18 USD fee per order, or at least that's the price when we were there. So if you want to stay in and order late night nachos or breakfast in bed, you totally can. Just be aware of the extra charge. And a quick word to vegetarians and vegans. The buffets honestly will be your best bet for variety. The a la cartes do offer some plant-based dishes, but they're really limited. Study the menus and plan ahead to make sure you find something that will work for you. Also good to know, there's a kids menu at every a la carte restaurant, so you can always find something easy for picky eaters. Now, it is exactly the same kids menu for each restaurant, so it's consistent, but it doesn't really have any variety. Now, we found the service at Colonial to be warm and friendly. Some servers were outstanding, others were solid, and overall, we felt we were taken care of. The staff is well trained, and they're used to handling mix of families, couples, and friend groups. So that's the food and drink scene at Grand Palladium Colonial. A solid mix of buffet, beach bites, steakhouse indulgence, with a few surprises along the way. And don't forget, your Colonial stay gives you access to almost all of the restaurants and bars at the other family resorts on the property, including White Sands and Canton. We've already covered each of these in separate videos, so if you're still trying to decide which resort is right for you, or just want to compare food options, go check out those videos next. Like, subscribe, and drop any questions in the comments. We respond personally, and we're always honest. If you're booking your next vacation, consider using the links in our description box or on our Facebook page. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it does show your support to a self-funded, unbiased channel like ours. Until next time, cheers from the beach, everybody. Have a great week.